The thing is, I find that percussion, it's not just, staccato attacks. There are many, many colors you can get by bowing instruments, by, through pitched percussion of all different kinds. And so for me, it's just a giant, candy shop. I wanted to let these guys loose in it in this piece. Hello, I'm Matthew Aucoin. I'm the composer of Eurydice.
I'm Greg Zuber. I'm the principal percussionist with the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra.
I'm Parker Lee, principal timpani.
And I'm Stephen White. I play assistant timpani and percussion.
So we thought we would take this opportunity to demonstrate some of the instruments, not the biggest ones, which are a little impractical to bring up to this room. These are more of the coloristic sound effects instruments, and also that might be less familiar to a general audience.
So this is a cabasa, primarily found in Latin music, and it's used, I think, a passage like.
Yeah, that's our friend Hades, and there's a bit of a running joke in the opera that he actually hates music, and singing is not allowed in the underworld. It's one of, I think, my personal triumphs in this production is that the phrase "singing is not allowed here" is projected across the entire Met stage. Anyway, there's a moment where he's lured Eurydice to his penthouse apartment, and he's sort of tunes the radio, and briefly a bit of Vivaldi appears, and he decides he doesn't like that, and then he puts on this awful, mood music, which and the cabasa is essential to that.
Similar timbre, but maybe a little bit darker, is Sandpaper Blocks.
Yeah, and that is used right when we arrive in the underworld. There's this texture at the beginning of the opera's second act.
These are a couple different kinds of sleigh bells. So these are smaller. A little bit higher pitch. And these are older and a bit lower.
Also part of the underworld texture. I think it was Yannick who said that the beginning of that act sounds like Mahler 4 on coke or, or meth or something. It's this sort of deranged Mahlerian sound. Yeah.
The last one I have is a Flexatone. So you can bend the pitch with your thumb like this.
Yeah, I love it. It's sort of a haunted house sound. It's like a little lyrical ghost is trapped in that thing.
Yeah.
And it's also one of it's in Hades' bag of tricks.
This is the ocean drum. Beautiful.
Inside it sort of looks like the ocean. It's like tides sweeping.
It's a drum with beads on the inside, so they roll around on the head.
Welcome, everyone. We've decided to write our own vows.
Here's a ratchet. It's a lot like a child's Halloween ratchet, just like a more robust, permanent version. And then castanets, which is very traditionally Spanish. The way we often play it, we have a couple of different ways, neither of which are Spanish, meaning that a great flamenco castanet player has a lot of facility with their fingers playing it, but we mount it on this kind of a board, and then you can play between your hands. So a lot of Ravel pieces make use of that, among others. But we wanted to show these off. Anyone who's going to the opera, you know, you could make a little treasure hunt, see how many of these you detect.
This and more, of course. There's the big pitched instruments as well.
This
so,
is just
yeah.
just a small sample of what we're offering.
And can I just say, you guys are playing it so beautifully. I think it's going to be really thrilling.
Thanks.
Thank you.